So this is Kindle 2019 edition. Here we have silver logo, and in the back we have Amazon branding here, and in the down we have the silver writings. So this is the upper front of the Kindle, and you can see a small dust is extracted by the Kindle surface. So it is actually in some black dots which can be wiped with your hands very easily, or water cloth or something. It's maintenance. It's because of it we have to maintain little bit of this Kindle, and that's the outer part of the Kindle. And down we have the power button, LED, and the micro USB for charging. And now we can unlock this is the Kindle lock screen. Now we can unlock the Kindle. So here we have the main screen, and this is the main menu for the Kindle. A Kindle can be divided like two parts. So uh, upper part is for mainly for menu. So going into the menu, we have home, back, settings, and good readers and store. And home is like going back home. Back and home does the same thing. Suppose here I'm opening a book. So to go back, you have to press on the top, and you can actually go back like home or back button. It will both does the same thing. And next thing is like aeroplane mode. It sync all over the devices and settings. So all settings, if you go, you can find device settings. So yes, like your account, wireless. In your account, we have device name, personal info, and everything. And you can actually send PDF to the Kindle through this email address. If you send the email to this email, it will send the PDF to this email address. It will take lots of time. And you have wireless and device options. In device option, you have device info, device passcode. You can set a passcode. And in advanced option, we have home and library. In home and library, you can turn off the recommendations of the books, and whisper sync across the devices. In storage, power saver is like power saving option. And in storage, it's actually 4 GB, but I got some like 2.7 GB. So another 1 GB is for system. So you can manually remove or quick access something to free up the space. So it's like restart, reset options we have, and language. And reading options, we have page refresh, which will refresh for every page, but it is battery consuming. And vocabulary builder, it will build the vocabulary of your. If you search anything, it will save the vocabulary builder. And there is separate option. They have changed like double A symbol, which can be seen while reading in the book. So if you open a book and press on the top, you can find double A option. Here is the double A. In AA we have custom and compact, and this is like different screen sizes you can get by pressing on them. It's like standard, large, and slow vision. You can see the screen is zooming in, zooming in. It's like and layout of the device. And font. You have different types of font. These are the available fonts in the Kindle. And we have this bold. You can see the boldness of the text is changed to normal, and size of the text. And we have layout, orientation to it will change the orientation to the side. which is very cool feature and it is very useful. And we have these margins which will increase the margin size. Mm, and I don't know what element does. And spacing is like spacing between the words, I think so. But we never use that in rare cases. This PDF, oh no, this is not a PDF. This is a book downloaded from Amazon store. And we have more option. We have reading time like location and all. You can set the location or time or anything we want. This will be displayed at the bottom of the page. Yeah, here to displayed here, and percentage you can see on the side. And we have book mentions and show clock. It will show the clock and book mention. Word wise is like for each word it will show the definition. So this is a math book, so it won't show any word wise. I'll try to on the word wise, but in this it won't show anything. If you're reading a book, it will show the meaning of the any meaning in the line, word meaning in the line. And that's it, the AM, we have new feature in 2019 Kindle. And in all settings, we have the all settings, and basically we don't use anything. In accessibility, we have a screen reader which will read the screen what we have pressed. So basically, we don't use any of these uh, settings. And here we have restart, reset, and device info legal. So I'm going back, pressing the back button. You can see it went to home. And then here we have your library, your books library, and all, and your reading list and Kindle store. To show the Kindle store. Good readers. Vocabulary builder is like if you're reading a book and if you save any word, search for a word, it will show it here. So here you can see the RAM issue, like it got over RAM, so it is restarting. So this is like basic problem from the Kindle. If it RAM is too much and it is getting uh, restarted. It's not often all the time, but we are using too much, so it got getting restarted to free up the RAM. So this is Kindle home screen, loading screen. And you can see the size of the Kindle, it's approximately my hand size. You can see like it's actually fitted in my hand. So my hands are a little bit small, but yeah, for math reading it is very difficult for reading the Kindle. Very less books are available for maths. If you press the three dots, we have experimental browser, which is main problem. Like it is very slow, but it will increase the RAM usage, and you may be getting like restarted. And you have settings, which is like same like all settings which we have seen before in the menu. These two are same. And this is the light feature, and here you can see the points are up to some 24. Actually, you can see the screen is little bit orange, but actual light is this kind of light. It will show this kind of white color. So screen, that's the screen about the screen. So we have other feature called collection. In this, you can collect the books you want. Here you can remove the collection. You can add to the collection by creating the new collection. You can give a name here, and once the collection is created, you can add the book by pressing like this and add to collection. And that's about the Kindle. And if you open a book, right touch is for changing the page, and home button is for going to the home. You can search the Kindle books here. So that is about the Kindle. So this is the advertisement about Kindle Paperweight, which is 4,000 extra. And if you're planning to read line by line books like English or some stories, the Kindle is better option. But if you're planning to read PDFs and maths, which is unformatted, then it is difficult to deal with. There are ways, but it is a little bit difficult to deal with to read in the math format. So and not every book is available for the Amazon e-reader. You can, if you want exact book, you can go to the Kindle e-reader store to get the exact format of the book. And if you search in Amazon store, you won't get properly because it shows everything is available in Kindle format, which is not actually available format for this e-reader. So check that out if your book is actually capable or compatible with your e-reader. And in Amazon's website, you can see everything is compatible with Kindle, but Kindle is so many versions for Kindle are there in software like PC and Android. So check that out in Kindle web store whether the book is actually available for this Kindle e-reader. And that's it, guys. I will make another video about the PDF. Have a nice day.
You use the light whenever you want without worrying about your battery. Even with all these added features, Kindle Paperwhite is still thinner than a magazine and weighs just 7.5 ounces, so you can carry your library with you wherever you go. You may get so caught up in your reading that we developed a new tool that predicts how much longer you'll need to finish your current chapter. Now you'll know if you can hit a good stopping point by the end of your lunch break, or if you should wait for a quiet moment later that day. When you've finished your latest read, use the built-in Wi-Fi to wirelessly download a new book in less than 60 seconds. And for the ultimate convenience, consider Kindle Paperwhite 3G instead, to wirelessly download a book without hunting or paying for Wi-Fi hotspots. Kindle Paperwhite 3G works in over 100 countries and makes this 3G connection completely free. No plans, no contracts, no monthly fees. With both Kindle Paperwhite and Kindle Paperwhite 3G, all your books are automatically backed up in the cloud and synchronized with WhisperSync technology, so you can pick up where you left off across all your devices. But the best part about Kindle Paperwhite is just how many reading choices you have, including magazines, newspapers, and over 1 million books that are just $9.99 or less. Those with an Amazon Prime membership can borrow books for free from the Kindle owner's lending library with no waiting lists or due dates. And then there are the books you just can't find anywhere else, like the 175,000 titles exclusive to Kindle. The all-new Kindle Paperwhite and Kindle Paperwhite 3G, the world's most advanced e-reader.